What's up guys, and welcome back to Ferocious. This is the full release, it's not the demo anymore. I know I'm a little late, but I've had tons of issues. I can get into those once I start. But yeah, here we are at the full release. And we'll see if the game actually holds up to the demo, because the demo made it look pretty fun and interesting. So, combat difficulty, I'm going to put it on Nightmare. Tutorials are on. Yellow paint is off because I don't need it. Interactive objects glow. I'm a little blind, so I really need that stuff. And then highlighting enemies is off. That way the red lights that the enemies used to have are gone. Makes it a lot more fun. Kind of makes the AI a little bit like harder to fight. Anyway, we're just going to get right into it, and I'm going to shut up for the cutscene.
Minton, brother, wake up. You're safe. It was just a nightmare.
What if something happens out here? No one will come looking for people like us.
Brother, look up. What do you see?
Darkness?
It's the constellation of the dragon.
I don't see it.
It is right there.
Oh, wow.
Remember what Dad told us about the dragons?
He believed in all sorts of things.
We have to believe in something. And that belief, it's what carried us through, you know. What got us out.
And here I thought we were just lucky.
Dad used to say, follow the dragon. It brings good fortune. Keep this. It will guide us to a place where we can finally live in peace.
A new home?
A new home.
Alrighty, so yeah, that's a good start. I believe that was a Mosasaurus, and it ate somebody, obviously not our brother. I'm gonna try and not spoil stuff from the demo, but I have played it, so I know a little bit.
Brother? Minton! Where the fuck?
Yeah, here we are. We got shipwrecked. I believe we are off the coast of Japan because of the whole dragon constellation, which I'm guessing means dragon triangle, devil's triangle, whatever. I think they're the same thing. I believe we're in there. It's pretty much Bermuda Triangle if you don't know what it is. I guess it's a less known version of it, because Bermuda's the Atlantic and then this one's in the Pacific. Anyway, our first dinosaur we see is this, which is that scorpion-looking lobster thing. I'll probably flash a picture of it on the screen with its name, since I don't actually know it. Anyway, again, correct, like, whatever I say, correct me if I'm wrong. Obviously I'm not always right. So, if what I said about the triangle is wrong, sorry about that. Anyway, let me explain some stuff real quick. Anyway, here's another one. I've played this part of the level about 5 times now. This is my 6th. So, I know exactly what I'm doing. I went halfway through the first level. And yeah, I'll explain while I walk through along this coastline. Pretty much, I recorded it once, and parts of the footage were missing. And then I recorded it again, and the entire file got corrupted. Like, I couldn't even open it. And then I tried again, and I think I had the same issue. I think the game lagged so bad that there were a ton of parts that were like really fricked up. By the way, here's a big crab. They kind of look like the violent crabs, you know, the ones who have the... I leave footsteps in the sand. Ooh, I never noticed that. They have like the big, one big claw and the other one is small. I mean, that crab is... Oh, actually, there's two. Okay. But yeah, and then I tried it again. Pretty much every time the footage kept breaking, so now I've been kind of testing a bunch of stuff. I think I figured out what the issue is. By the way, all of the objects in this game are interactable, which is pretty cool. And plus, the view is nice. I mean, we're kind of lost on this island. I mean, I know it's an island. Our character doesn't. Kind of looks like a peninsula right now. But pretty much, I believe my hard drive is leaving me behind. I think it's dying. So, yeah, I hope this video works, and none of the footage gets lost, and the file doesn't get corrupted. I mean, I've tested it. It seemed like it worked, so this is my official one. So, again, I hope it works. By the way, we have a dead body here. Our character does not comment on that. Then we have another one of these crabs. They're pretty chill.
Oh no. Oh, it's not him. Oh, thank God.
Alright, let's grab our map and whatever this green thing is. If someone knows what this is, please tell me. I've watched the scene, you know, like 6 times. And I still don't know what the frick that is. But we have our map. And if you just want to get a view real quick, this is the best spot to get a view of the ocean, which is that way. And then the huge amount of birds and, you know, this is actually a beautiful screenshot right here. And we'll keep going here. So I do hope, okay. Map will be revealed as you explore and shows your objectives, crafting resources, and more. Like secrets and stuff like that. And there's another cutscene coming up.
Who's on the boat with us?
Who sent you?
We got stranded. There was a crash. I don't even know where we are.
We can make you talk in different ways.
Who are these people? Are they military?
Search the area, find them all!
Yeah, we're gonna get out of the way before they spot us and start shooting at us. From the demo, we kind of know who they are, but I won't say it. You'll figure it out pretty soon. Game can only be saved at campfires. Yep. I do wish they would have gotten rid of the glow for cutscenes, but they didn't. Just a small thing that would have just made it, you know, that much better. Anyway, backpacks store scattered resources and allows you to craft items. Crafting recipes are unlocked by gathering resources. Crafting items and gathering resources are key to your survival. Because this is a survival game with some, you know, with dinosaurs and with first-person shooter combat combined.
This'll help.
Alright, so we made a bone knife to pry this thing open. Although, you're gonna see we could have probably just kicked it down. Especially because this is not prying. Yeah. We could have just rammed it and it would have broken. I was gonna say, before I got interrupted. Oh, by the way, sorry about the lighting. It actually is just this dark. Like, I can barely see anything with a flashlight on. Which means you guys probably can't see anything. I can't really do much about that. I mean, I can try. I'll try my best, but I won't make any promises. I do hope you enjoy this video, although I am kind of like, yep, the crab just spawns in. Although I am kind of just speed running through it, and also it's not a kind of a first impression kind of thing. If I sound a little bit annoyed, it's because when you do this, when you have these issues, it's like, by the way, a bunch of dead bodies here. He'll comment on this.
Who are these people?
We're gonna come over here and grab the mushrooms. But yeah, when you do the same thing about 6 times, it gets really annoying. Acidic mushrooms have strong chemical properties that give them many different uses. Most importantly, they can be used to clean your gun. Clean gun won't malfunction as often or at all, depending on how clean it is. We obviously know this from the demo. Well, I obviously know this from the demo. Yeah, there's a bunch of dead bodies here. But we'll just start climbing. Also, if my voice sounds a little bit weird, I did catch a cold. I don't know how my voice sounds, to be honest. I hope it's not horrible. Or worse than it usually is. Alright. So the crabs obviously are not friendly, as they are eating humans. But either way, you just get out of the way. This one's gonna get activated by me, but or get alerted. I guess it's a better term.
These things,
It's fine.
not just crabs.
I ran past
They're
them.
monsters.
There's another crab right there. But we'll go down there real quick, soon. To grab those mushrooms, we just have to go this way first. Also, yeah, it is kind of interesting how they made the first, I guess, dinosaur be a crab. Alright. So we keep going. This door is unlocked by a lever or a button. I don't know why they call it a lever. Explore the area to find the lever and unlock the door to continue for the caves. Yeah, so they call it levers, but as you saw from that one, it's actually a button, I guess. You'll see more of them. Unique microorganisms living inside this mushroom give it strong healing properties. Can be used to make bandages, and I'm always in need of those. So we have to go down there, which means I'm gonna turn my flashlight on just in case, as it kind of shines on the crabs. So there's a crab right there in front of me, crab over there to the right, but we are gonna just go, we're gonna sprint over here, jump on this rock, sprint over here, get rid of the flashlight, we'll press this button. That crab is gonna be woken up, but you know, we can just sprint away. So we'll be fine. And the chasing music is gonna start soon. Oh, I guess not, because I ran away. Yeah, they don't really know how to swim, surprisingly. You would think a crab could, I guess it's not swimming, I guess it would crawl, but still. They don't like going in the water. By the way, I do have to make it up here. Grab these things real quick, and then we just sprint away. Yeah, as you can see, they don't go in the water. Which good for me, I guess. Yeah, that one was never woken up. That one I just left in the dust. So they're all chilling. These crabs are just scary because of you can't kill them. I mean, you can, but I actually don't know. Wait, hold on, wait. Let me start over. I actually don't know if you can. I would think you can, but I have no clue. I wasn't able to. Later we get guns and stuff, and bullets just ricochet off of them. I'm gonna mark that we need a key for that, but I've never found the key for that. I don't know where it is. If you're wondering why I did not go down here, it's because there's absolutely nothing down there. It's just I think 3 more crabs down there or something like that. So, but there's no resources or anything. It's literally a waste of time to go down there. All right, so we keep following this path. I know I'm kind of speed running, but like I said, I know this part halfway through this level by memory at this point. So I hope you guys don't mind. All right, we're up here. We're gonna save the game. I'm still gonna, show you guys some stuff. Honestly, this thing right here kind of reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order, although it doesn't make any sense as it's different. It's not Respawn that made this game. This is an indie project, so. What is this? I never found this before. Is this just a dead end? Yeah, I guess so. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm still discovering new stuff. Like, every time I play it, there's small details that I find. I don't know what that object is. Assassinations. Crouching makes it easier to approach enemies undetected. When close to an enemy, press V to perform a takedown. Alright. So here we are. I don't want my flashlight on, but we're gonna sneak up on this guy.
Who are you? And why are you making me do this?
sticks are very useful. Most notably, you can build spears and matches with them. Open inventory to start crafting.
Do this.
Oh yeah, I kind of interrupted his thing. I mean, technically, it didn't make you do anything. You just kind of killed him. Yes. I don't really need to check the thing. Anyway, we're gonna save the game again. They were eating a crab, as you can tell. We have a coconut. Coconuts are useful. They're decent at replenishing health. Like, they don't do a great job, but they do enough. All right, we'll grab this stick real quick. I'm gonna make a bunch of spears. All right, time to read. Orders from the commander: bring all prisoners to the designated outposts. So,
Anton has been captured.
R.
He might be in one of these.
Oh yeah, the voice acting just kind of stops right there. But that's as far as I got. So I got when I played, I got to the outpost. I don't know if that's halfway through the first level. I believe so. It just would make sense if it was. Don't know where to go. Check your map. Green sphere is your primary objective. Yellow spheres are secondary objectives. If that doesn't help, there's yellow parrots in the sky that pretty much tell us where to go. Which is better than just yellow paint because, yeah, it's more realistic like this, I guess. All right, so we're gonna go into a pretty heavy infested area.
Bleeding bad, stay with me.
Somehow, you know, a spear to the face on this guy didn't kill him. But that did. Alright, I'm out of spears, which is not good. Can I make another one? You don't really want to use bullets. It's kind of the thing. Like, the less bullets you use, the better.
Drop your weapon.
Oh, he was dead. Oh my gosh.
Bleeding bad. Fuck me.
Okay. I have no ammo.
Forward. Fire.
That's a grenade. By the way, I believe they fixed the grenade bug that I got in the demo. Pretty much, if you guys don't know. Healing system. Normal bandages heal your health back up to 100% when used. Look down to inspect your body. However, any health status effect need to be removed first. When a health status effect is currently applied, it's just the same thing. If you have no bandages left, your health dips below 30%. You can always heal yourself back to 30% automatically. Advanced bandages heal status effects instantly as well. Ow! I don't know who the frick you were, but okay. Yeah, well, we took most of them out with spears, which is good. Alright, so let's loot this outpost real quick. I think I just get cash and bandages pretty much. I got all the enemies. Interestingly enough, that was super easy. And I'll just loot this place real quick. Alright, so one upgrade that I can do right now, which is actually really helpful, would be the pistol mag. Increase how many bullets I can have for the pistol. And it just helps a lot. And now I'll save up for the SMG ammo amount. And if we climb up here, there is our first secret, which is this cache. And I believe that is it. Yes. So since the game is a little bit open world because of the survival aspect, we have different ways to go. We can't go that way because it's locked by a big door, as you can see. So we have this direction. And we have that direction. I usually go straight for the stars. I don't actually, although it does say there's a secret all the way down there. So maybe we can come back here later. Because I believe eventually you can circle back everywhere. Like, that's a boat over there. So yeah, I believe we get back here later. I never really took this path. So I'm just going to take the path I usually take because I'm pretty sure that's the intended path. Alright, so I'm going to save the game over here. And then let's read this. High hostile wildlife activity. Keep all gates locked. All right.
Holy shit. What was that?
I'm guessing that was a velociraptor or a troodon. It's one of the two. They're kind of similar. Troodons are just nocturnal, so I guess it can't be a troodon. Yeah, blood spots. All right, more blood. And there is our first velociraptor. Now, obviously, these guys have to be velociraptors. I mean, I don't know their name yet. Anyway, he was eating a guy. And there's more of them. It takes so many bullets to kill them. Yeah. Alright, so we have a pit of death over here. I just thought I should point that out to you guys. And then over here, I don't really have to go over here yet. I mean, I can actually, so I stand corrected. We can go back there later, I believe. Probably. It's probably the way we have to go at some point. So let's get rid of this raptor. Shooting them from a distance is the best way. Spears don't really do much to them, which sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, let me loot these guys. There's more blood, which means there's probably another guy, maybe? No, okay. There's a cave over here with resources, though. Yeah, it's just this little cave. Alright, so I'm up on this watchtower. We can see that there's a beach down there. That's actually the beach where... Did not mean to do that. That's actually the beach where the guy was shot. That's where we were earlier. It's a pretty cool view from here, from up here, though. I mean, you can see that this is definitely... This has to be an island or something. I guess it could still be a peninsula. But there's no way, right? So, we'll check out this watchtower real quick. Alright, so here's the first outpost. There's a guy right there. There's a guy over there. Definitely more than two guys. Alright, there's a guy right there. There's a guy over there. There's a guy right down there. Alright, so let's go take out this entire outpost. You know, one-man army it. I mean, they don't know we're coming, so...
Looks like I could rappel down here.
Guess we have the element of surprise. Anyway, we're gonna rappel as he said. I wish you could look down, because I'm scared of, you know, rappelling down, and then there's something down there. It's a little weird why I didn't give you the ability to just look straight down while climbing down the rope. But, oh well. We go right here, and then I believe we can fall right here and take no damage. There are a couple spots where you actually take damage, although you're not supposed to. At least I don't think you're supposed to. Alright, we're gonna go spears only until we run out of spears. Okay, that's the plan. Once we run out of spears, well, we'll figure that part out. So we'll climb up here. There's a guy all the way over there. Not really worried about him. He can't spot us. Is there a guy up here? Not yet. Okay. There is a shotgun. Actually, there is a guy. But he's taken out. I heard another guy right below me. There we go. Hit him right in the Achilles. I'll take the shotgun shells just in case, but you know, they're not really my plan. There we go, got another guy. Nice. Anyone else? Guy right there. Boom. Abdomen speared. Absolutely sniped. I don't really know who I can compare with. Compare that throw to. If that makes any sense. I'm not gonna loot just yet. I'm gonna try and clear the place out before I start looting. But let's see what thing I got. That is an explosive barrel, by the way. Let's see. Right there. Oh. Higher. Dang it, I missed. I think I got him? Got him. Is there another guy? I thought there was another guy shooting me. I guess not. That's not a guy. Okay.
No visual on target.
Oh, there definitely is a guy. Well, I definitely took him out. I'm surprised this house didn't blow up. Another guy right there. Ow. I'm being shot from multiple directions. Ah, reload. This is where a shotgun would have worked better. Let's see, we have to pull the bullet out real quick. I'm almost back to full health, which is really nice. The healing aspect is pretty crazy. I'm using pistol. It's a little more accurate. Is he down? I think he's down. Alright. The pistol's just better to snipe with. Because the assault rifle has some horrible recoil. Alright, let me check the porta potty section. Yes, there is a porta potty over here. It's kind of funny, actually. Did I clear it? I think I did. I don't see anybody else. Alright, let me loot real quick, and then I'll cut you back. By the way, this is the beach that we saw from that first tower, and like I said, here's the body bag for that poor guy. Looted the whole place, saved the game. Here we go. Let's check my brother's belongings real quick.
This isn't it. I have to check the other base.
Copy that. The orders are to execute any of the outsiders that need medical attention. The others need to be processed and transported to the main island for questioning. According to the passenger manifest, there is still one missing. By the way, if you click read, this has nothing to do with what's on the letter. The shipwreck appeared yesterday with survivors scattered across the island in yellow life vests. Kill the injured and capture and take the survivors to the dock on the eastern coast to be processed and transported to the main island. So yeah, this is when we find out that we're on an island. Obviously, not the main island, but on a island. Alright, so we are going to leave this location. There is that dino, the one that's actually nice. Those guys over there are not nice. They actually want to kill you. This guy over here, just to get a closer look. That's some of the dinosaurs. He's not on the beach this time, but this guy right here, I don't know what dinosaur he is. I will have to look it up. Obviously, he's part of the plesiosaurs. Is it pliosaurs or plesiosaurs? I'm having a brain fart right now. But it's not like the actual big long neck fish guy. If you guys know what this is, just let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, so it's time to climb. We'll climb up here. There is a secret over here. It just takes a really long time to get. I'm gonna save the game. Yeah, this secret right here takes forever to get to it. But I am gonna do it. I'll show you guys how to do it. Anyway, we're gonna jump across here, hopefully not die. That guy wants to kill us, so we're just gonna try and leave him alone. I apparently dislocated my finger from falling. Don't know how that works. But we're gonna keep climbing. I can't see anything. Is my gun clean? Yes. How about this one? We'll just use it. We can carry enough. Yeah, so here's the first button. And it opens up that door right there. Boom. And then we have to go up here. Which, this is where we're supposed to go, by the way, because it wants us to go through this way. But instead, we have to go up here. Yes, that is a rock that just randomly explodes every time. Don't know why. And then there's this button right here. Here we are, and it opens up that top thing. Oh, and this disappears. I don't know which architect built this, but that is a crazy system for just that. Like, you need a person over there, a person up here, and then a person down there to go up there. Sounds kind of like overkill security, but that's how it did it. Anyway, this is how we unlock shortcuts. Here's one shortcut. This temple has nothing, but you always want to check temples because they might have something. I think I want to get a rifle mag pouch. And then eventually I want to get the medicine pouch. That way I can carry more bandages. So we are going to follow this path down real quick just to unlock the shortcuts. This one leads to that other location. But over here is that locked gate that I talked about earlier. There is a Velociraptor, and I believe that's the one. I don't think he can walk in here. Yep. Hi. If you want a view of him, there it is. He looks kind of zombified for some reason. But this is the closest you're gonna get to one of these things. And I guess I don't have to use bullets, do I? There we go. But yeah, I believe that's the Velociraptor we saw earlier. Like the first, I guess Velociraptors are the first dinosaur. It's kind of like in every dinosaur game. Velociraptors are always the first ones you find. Which, I mean, that's okay. I kind of wish that it would change. It's like so, it's become so obvious that I guess it just gets kind of boring. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, it's like in horror games, right? If you're expecting a jump scare, it doesn't hit the same. Anyway, this is a shortcut kind of to another location, but we're gonna go back up there because there's a secret up there again. There's like 2 secrets in the same spot. Actually, we have to go this way. Oh, yeah, be careful when you go back. There is a Velociraptor that spawns. There's also sometimes 2 guys that spawn as well. Just like the most useful resource in the game. Yeah, sometimes there's just 2 random guys that spawn in as well. This time it didn't. Alrighty, so here we are at the door. I would go up here. And then we have to jump across this. Climb that. We grab a blue flower, which we can't actually do anything with it now. But it will help us later down the road. In the future. And then we'll rappel to a ledge that's down here, which I did not show previously. But here we are, back on the intended path. So here we are. Now we're back on the intended path. There's a thing right here, and you can actually just spear this rock, and it'll break. That way you can go through. And then it'll open up this. We go through here, and just check it for booby traps in case. And here we go. We got a trophy, a crab trophy. Now, what these trophies are used for, I have no clue. So, now we're at that boat that we saw from far away. Like I said, everything pretty much leads you to the same location. There's just different ways to go to it. Now, we're going to do some parkour, because there is a secret on this area. Kind of a sketchy secret, though, because you have to jump over here and hope you don't fall. And then you have to jump over here, hope you grab this ledge. And we have a shortcut key. Which, to be honest, I never found where that key goes. But, so maybe part 2 of this game. Alright, so, dino down there. Dino over here. Couple guys. Guy right there. We are just gonna spear him. You know, we'll just snipe him. Like. So, right there. Boom, got one. And this guy's just on the rocks, so, you know, here we go. And he's gonna fall. Alright. Well, the dinosaur has free food. There's a positive. Alright, we'll just... This guy has infinite ropes, so we'll just rappel down here. Also gives us another way to get up there. Technically, there is this path. By the way, don't coconuts grow on trees? So why are they in the ground? Am I wrong about that? There's no way I'm wrong about that. Well, I guess there is a way. I'm just wrong. Yep. Oh, both of them are down here now. There's a guy right there as well. Do you think we can? Ooh, but there's a crab and he's gonna eat him. And he's also moving, so probably not the smartest thing to snipe him right now. Although I probably could. Yeah, I don't really know why crabs don't there we go, got him. Why crabs don't go after these guys, but they'll go after me. I stand corrected. These crabs actually did go after him. So, the only problem is this. Oh, it's those guys that are making those noises. You guys are chill, right? You're not gonna come after me? Okay, good. Sometimes they do. There is a guy right here. I'll just loot him real quick. Ooh, rifle ammo. Good. I guess these guys make those noises. Hey, I won't shoot you, man. You're not my problem. My problem is the crab. Because he can't die. Yeah. These crabs are unkillable. And they're also in my way. Anyway, we'll just loot. Let's try to read this. Cargo ship report. The container ship appears to be carrying medical supplies, and the manifest is dated 2004. The ship's data indicates they encountered a severe storm near Devil's Triangle. We have concluded that this event caused the ship to pass through the portal long before Manifesto's arrival. Now, does this say the same thing? Yes. I will save the game. I don't think I can loot him because of the giant crab. I'm surprised he hasn't attacked me. But, yeah, this is the ship. You can't actually, I don't think you can get on it. At least I don't know how to get on it. I mean, for example, you can't even get onto this. Oh, you can actually. But, yeah, I don't think you can get onto this. But, still, it's a ship. There's a way to go. And there's a secret. I just gotta remember which way it is. I think it's through here. Actually. But yeah, it's through here. But instead of going straight where you're supposed to go, you just start climbing. Yep. Keep climbing. There we go. And then we come over here. You don't want to go over there yet. But we come over here. We jump across this bridge. And here we are. And there's more cash. To be honest, I don't know what the cash is used for. But, yep. Now, technically speaking, you're supposed to go down here. And then on this rock. And then rappel. There is an issue where it's completely bugged. I mean, I can show it to you. And if it doesn't bug out on me, like it usually does, I'm going to be really mad. But pretty much you start climbing down here. And as you can see, the rope is bugged. And you never get off of the rope. Unless you do what I just did. But like, if you, how is getting over here useful? You know, I never actually tried to get off of the rope. This is my first time. I have no idea where I am. But I'm fighting the water. Like the current. Which is making it really hard to walk. Oh my. Big wave. Okay, the water physics are very powerful. Where the heck am I? You know, I never clicked this. I was gonna prove a point, but I guess the devs did that on purpose. Oh. Okay. Well, I figured out where I am. But... Okay. Is there a point to coming over here? There's no way to get into the ship. I guess you can see how big it is. Alright, that's cool. Oh, the crab walked away. Guess he was done eating. I looted that guy. So, this time we're gonna go through here. Because this is where the next outpost is. And also, there's a cool secret as well on this part of the, on this side of the map. Which I'll try my best to show. It's in a pretty tricky spot. So we'll see if I'm able to do it. It's tricky because of the enemies, not because of, like, the landscape. By the way, this is a beautiful... I haven't really shown much, but... It does look pretty beautiful. Right now, it's mostly just rocks and stuff.
We've got a KIA.
Hi there. Who just spotted me? Someone's like, there is a KIA.
Ah!
Okay. 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 Ow. Heal me up, please. Can you lead in this game? I don't think you can. Yeah, you can.
Can you track him? Ambush, fire in the hole!
Why did you throw a grenade? He just blew himself up.
He's in the brush.
I'm not in the brush.
Bleeding bad. Stay with me. Hit.
If you're bleeding bad, you're not bleeding enough. Come on. Where are you? I saw you. There we go, got him.
Target's at the door.
Oh yeah, most of this map is destructible, as you can tell. I did a terrible job at being quiet. Also, if you've noticed, the recoil on this thing sucks. I have to heal. That's a grenade. Did he just blow himself up? I think he did. No, he did not. Okay, there's still a guy that's shooting, though. Question is from where? Got him. Are we clear? I guess we're clear. Alright, let me loot real quick. Okay, there is a letter up here, though. The manifest from the shipwreck has two of the same family members. Family name. We have captured one, but we think the missing passenger is the other brother. It's still unclear if crossing the portal was intentional. Interrogations will continue on the main island. Signed, R. Is this the same thing? Kinda. The same surname, we think they're brothers. Okay. So we have to get to the main island, obviously.
Show yourself.
Oh, crap, there's another guy. What? Where? Is he in the cave? Okay. Well, don't know where he is. But we're gonna climb up here. Hopefully he shoots me. That way I know where he is. But from up here, we can fall into here if you needed more loot. Kind of a secret, I guess. We're gonna go over here. There's a save point right here. The secret's also on this side. So, I'll just show it to you guys. Oh, there's another container over there. I never noticed that. Oh, right. I know where these guys are. They're up here. Let me just clear them out. And then the secret's over there to the right. But, there's also a velociraptor over here. I believe. Oh, what?
On the ground, you scout!
See? There he is. I was blind. I didn't see it until the arrow popped up. And he was also kind of blind, because he didn't see me. I mean, if we're equally blind, great. Alright, so let me take you to the secret, which is not... I don't know if it's really a secret. It's just kind of a cool thing. The problem is the amount of crabs that are here. And they're a little weird to... It's just... Yeah, it's that. It's just a cool detail. I mean, you're not really supposed to come over here unless you explore. And I found this by accident, because I came from the other side. But yeah, the crabs just make it a little hard to get close. As, you know, there's a crab right there. But yeah, this is just a cool thing, I mean, that they put in. It's a Megalodon. I think, unless it's just a big shark, a great white. I'm pretty sure that's a Megalodon. The fin is right there. It's that little, kind of morphs in with rock, but it's that. So yeah, just a cool thing I thought I'd show. I can't get really. I don't think I can get closer. Yeah, there's a crab right there. This is as close as I can get without alerting him. As this is kind of their pit, their den. I guess they live here or something. Yeah, I just thought it would be cool to show. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, I'm going to the... Yeah. See, this is what I mean. If you came from this way, it's really hard because there's that crab and this crab that's blocking your way. Coming from the... I guess coming from this back way, it's a lot easier. And I'm going to get out of here and follow the mission. I don't want to go over there because that's where... There's pretty much a velociraptor den. Not really. There's just a lot of them. By the way, you can climb through this. Or crawl, I guess. Kind of cool, neat detail. Alright, I'm turning on the flashlight, although I don't need it. There could be a guy in here, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled. I guess there isn't. Nice. Okay, it's kind of dark in here. Alright, so there is a letter here, but we're going to listen to a radio first. Location of the wreckage? Boy.
Must be our boat's coordinates.
There you go. So, yeah, we are... Oh my gosh, it's so hard to read. What's the right angle? Oh my. Is it this way? Yes. So we're on the right side of this island, and the wreckage is on the left. So I have to travel across the entire island. I guess I could show it right here. Yeah, we're over here. We have to go all the way across the map. Oh, by the way, I just realized the map actually shows you where all the secrets are. I mean, you can see there's a secret way out yonder. I glitched myself up here. You're not really supposed to. This is not intended at all. But I did it. It's kind of funny. Like, this thing has no collision. So, yeah. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it didn't feel too rushed or anything. I'm sorry if it did. But like I said, this is my 6th time playing it. And I hope my recording worked. And... yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff that you can check out on the channel. Subscribe if you want to. Hit the like if you enjoyed. And I will stay tuned for part 2. Then from that point on, it will be first impression until we get to the parts in the demo. And then we'll see what happens from there. Anyway, again, hope you enjoyed. And I will catch you next time.